Today, I guess we're doing Pyro Eula. As I'm one of the few people dumb enough to C6 my Binny, this is actually possible. This has been requested in my Discord several times. One of the ones I saw more recently was by Mia O. My Eula is already raised, god moded. I did that a while ago. Her talents aren't exactly like totally maxed out, mainly her burst. It doesn't really matter. This is mostly gonna be a meme build. I mean, maybe I'll be surprised if it works well. I actually wanted to give her Crimson Witch. I think she could get the full bonus here. Her E-skill has a pretty short cooldown when you tap it. And then, you know, I think her burst resets it as well. I'm not super familiar with Eula because I don't play with her that often, but I think it works something like that. In terms of weapon, we're probably gonna stick with the traditional Wolf's Gravestone. Redhorn Stone Thresher, massive 88 crit damage, but the passive doesn't do much. Eula has a very high base attack, and this would help this, obviously. You can see it here at 950. She has pretty much no artifacts right now. Of course, we're going to change that. As a little side note, just yesterday, after spamming the Crimson Witch of Flames domain for the last, like, month straight, we finally got a decent HP Sands for our Hu Tao. 7 crit rate, 12 crit damage, 58 Elements of Mastery, didn't touch flat death. 3 very important stats for our Hu Tao there, and yeah, she is kicking ass now. Unfortunately, we will need an attack Sands and an HP Sands. That could potentially be our off piece, but I know our one Pyro Goblet is also bad, so let's go ahead and start with the Flower. This one is quite good. 14 crit rate, 9 attack, 6 energy recharge. Nothing wrong with it. It's not even equipped on anyone currently, so next we got the Plume. I think we gotta steal Hu Tao's. 10 crit rate, 21 crit damage. It's like a very, very good plume. By far my best one, I believe. So, yeah. I'll just have to remember to give that back eventually. Then we have the Sands. I would prefer to stick to on piece for this so we can have a better goblet. I kind of don't want to raise one just for this meme, but we'll see. I'm sure there are some other characters that can use a better attack Sands like my Binny or whatever. So yeah, we have 13 attack percent Sands here. They're all pretty bad. This one does have potential if it rolls a lot into crit rate, but that's always a big ask. Yeah, just more flat attack at 8, so I think we're going to give up on that one. I'm also quite sure her burst will always do physical, regardless of Binny boost or not, so this is again not going to be the most effective, but here we have the same scenario. We just have a 1 crit rate sub there, just praying it kind of goes into it a lot, but yeah. Nope, flat attack, followed by HP percent, so we're going to give up on that one. Here, if we happen to get crit rate, we will raise it probably to 20. It's Elements of Mastery. I really would like crit rate there. Now we got to use 5 stars, so this is going to take forever. 4th sub is def percent, so yeah, I kind of don't want to deal with that one anymore. And then this one rolled flat attack, so yeah, I think we're pretty much out of Crimson Sands that had potential, which means we're just going to take this one with 7 crit rate. So I'd say her unbuffed stats are actually not horrible. 2600 attack, 67 crit rate, 145 crit damage. 100 Elements of Mastery. We are going to try and get some Vaporizes off in there. 61 Pyro damage. Yeah. Still has Wolf's Gravestone. Maybe I will try Redhorn just to see if there's a big difference. We'll see if 88 crit damage beats out 80% attack here from this, and then of course an additional 60% once, you know, she hits someone with under 30%. So I guess we're just gonna start this little showcase with some dailies. Probably won't see much on most of them, to be honest. Yeah, like Binny's burst would just kill these slimes, but I have to do my dailies anyway, so yeah. Have a defense monolith here. Let's go ahead and start with a Zhongli. I remember on my last video where if I said obviously, I'd have to summon, and there are a lot of people saying it should have been, let's start with the Zhongli shield and a Binny boost, because that's how I always start my showcases. If this guy comes over here fast enough, maybe. Hurry up. All right, here we go. Pyro Eula. Yeah, we couldn't see much, you know. Couple of decent hits in there, though. We would definitely have to do something harder. We're going to hit up Rock Frog first. He's just like a big dude that doesn't really move around. We're obviously not going to be able to get, you know, Wolf's Gravestone proc till the end, but all right, here we go. It didn't even hit. All right, what are we doing with basics here? Well, he's going into his mode. And then he'll have a Pyro phase next, so this might be a bit of a pain. Yeah, I didn't even really want to waste bursts for his Pyro phase, so we're just moving on to Cryo. Also, we are waiting till he stands back up here. All right, let's get this started again, I suppose. Let's just go ahead and do our burst for fun here. Yeah, I'm seeing not really big numbers at all. Binny's boost is gone now. What did her burst do? Probably nothing because it was a physical attack. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Well then, Mr. Masanori it is. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Just saw 26K, 30K, 30K, yeah, 30K basics. All right. Of course, Redhorn probably would be at least more impressive when we're fighting someone like Masanori because he's a single target. By the time he's under 30%, he's basically dead anyway. So just out of curiosity, we're gonna just straight up switch it. It was an attack, so our crit ratio should still be, we just gained crit damage and lost attack. All right, let's give it a try here. Yeah, I'm seeing much lower numbers somehow. Did any of those vaporize? I think they were critically and vaporizing. I mean, yeah, she has much lower attack, like 1,000 lower. That's insane how much Gravestone is doing here. Yeah, nearly 1,000 attack. I still would assume 88 crit damage would like kind of make up for it at least. I want to try it again, of course. Maybe there was something different going on. 20K, I saw 20K in there. She's not critically all the time, but yeah, 24. Okay, yeah, oh, and then there's 29. At the moment, I am just mainly basic attacking with her, not doing E's very often, not getting those stacks up, all that stuff. She should have the full stacks by now. I'm going to check real quick. 84 Pyro, I think that's about right. Let's go ahead and give it another try, I suppose. Oh, but geez, our Zhongli shield. Ah, and now he's dead. The setup was finally finished, and then he died. Also, I guess as a little side note, holding her E is basically pointless for Pyro Eula. You lose the Grimheart stacks, which increases her def and resistance interruptions, and the enemy has their cryo and physical res reduced. She's not doing cryo or physical. I mean, technically she's doing both, but not a lot. Oh, there we go. I saw one hit of 30K before he moved me out of Binny Ring. All right, let's give this another try if he would stop blocking. Oh, yeah, there we go. I saw a really big hit. I mean, of course, different strikes will have different multipliers. Her fourth hit, for example, has 178. And then on 3 and 5 hits, she divides it up into 2 little attacks. So the numbers there, of course, won't be as big. Yeah, I mean, I think we can get up to 30K when we have like all the stacks of, you know, the set about 30K. But I was getting 30K with Wolf's Gravestone without even trying. So I'm probably just going to stick with that, honestly. I mean, I'm going to go back to it at least for now. It is R3, so it has a bit of an advantage. 28, yeah. Oh, and then we got the boost. Come on, one critical. Damn it. Yeah, I saw 31K there after getting the Wolf boost. I don't know. They are very comparable. Oh. Well, we just got a 35K there before the boost. As always, when I'm trying to compare stuff like this, I have to mention that there's just way too many variables to keep into consideration. And of course, there will be in a real game as well, but I mean, it should be vaporizing more or less every hit. She doesn't attack that fast. Yeah, I think the problem is not all of her attacks are vaporizing, and when one of the little, like, half hit, like that there, if one of those vaporizes and then, like, her 4 hit doesn't vaporize because it happened too fast, yeah, it's gonna change numbers a lot. I guess we do have to do her burst at least once in this video, so let's go ahead. I did her burst. Hopefully he stays in Binny Ring for a little bit. We will go ahead and use our Grimheart stacks as well since, yeah, I couldn't see. Let's go ahead and try it again, I suppose. 182 I saw. That was definitely a critical. I mean, all things considered, I'm surprised it did that much. So do I even need to say it's not a viable build for her? I mean, mainly because you would have to C6 your Binny for it. So, I mean, I guess, like, if you already C6 your Binny and Eula is your only, like, DPS and you need Pyro, then yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it went about as I expected. She can definitely do some decent damage with Binny boost there and vaporizing and everything, but she's definitely not meant to be a Pyro. Using her Grimheart stacks are basically useless. Her burst isn't as strong as it should be, but yeah, her basics were kind of popping off there. There is one other thing I want to do before we wrap this up, and that is obviously get a clickbait screenshot of doing some massive Pyro damage. I mean, it will be a real screenshot. I'm not just going to Photoshop numbers or anything, but it'll be damage per screenshot, but it's not my fault. Thumbnails are in fact a screenshot, so you know, what can you do? Man, this is actually going to be a pain in the ass if I give her like 5 crit rate and 300 crit damage, because even getting like a 35K hit was a little hard because the right hit needed to vaporize and it wouldn't do that all the time. I was still definitely seeing bigger numbers with Wolf's Gravestone versus Redhorn by a bit. Do we even have any crit damage Crimson? I know we have a lot of unbuilt ones, like this garbage. Yeah, I don't know, something like that, maybe a 330 crit damage. I don't know though, I'm still thinking Wolf's Gravestone actually. We still have a nice 240 crit damage. Although now we don't even have a 2 set, it's all off pieces. Because these have a lot of crit damage on them. We lost 15 crit damage for the 15 Pyro for the 2-piece. I think that's probably worth it, honestly. I mean, she still has 30% crit rate. It shouldn't be that hard to get a crit. And then the question is, floor 11 with that normal attack 50% increase, or not Abyss, and we can use food and potions and stuff. We're gonna try floor 11 first, see what we can do. But also, I guess we could get more damage from someone besides Zhongli. Maybe Mona or something. Still would like Water Dude there for the Vaporize, and of course Binny for the Pyro Infusion. We kind of need that. Let's see here, 30k. What the heck? That's not even more than it was before. Ah, there we go, we got a 43. That's something. 48. Ah, if this dude was just over here and, yeah, 44, 28, 44, 55. I saw a 55 in there. I don't know, maybe that's good enough. I'm sure she can do a lot more in the perfect scenario. 55, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there should be more. Well, now we're bringing out the big guns. 25% pyro damage bonus. And I guess whatever food item sounds the best. Probably just Adeptus or whatever. Do we even have anything? Once upon a time in Mondstadt, this seems like a kind of a special dish. I kind of don't want to waste it. It's crit rate and crit damage. It's mostly crit rate, which I don't really care about. And I'm pretty sure potions and food do go together. So we're gonna use both of them and see. Yeah, you see we have a potion and a food icon down there. Going over here, we now have 86 pyro and 41 crit rate, so yeah. We also have a little over 3k attack now. I don't think that's gonna make a huge difference. Of course, morally the 25 pyro damage. Let's see what we can do here, I guess. 47. All right, 31. He's already dead. 49. Yeah, it's gonna be a little hard to compare with Abyss's 50% normal attack damage, I guess. Whatever, we're gonna finish this off with something Cryo Eula. Well, I guess it's physical Eula, isn't it? What is physical bad at? I mean, Pyro might actually be better than physical for Ice Cube because, you know, melts and stuff. Wouldn't really need Water Dude there. Is physical actually bad for anything? Well, I can't think right now. Let's do Cryo Cube. By the time I do everyone's burst, though, he's gonna get back up. So I'm just gonna do Binny's and go to Eula. No buffs or anything. And yeah, you know, it died pretty quick. Pretty cool, but yeah, whatever. Just a little meme build anyway. I'm done trying to get a big PP damage per screenshot number for the thumbnail. 55, I think, was the largest we saw. I mean, it's not even that impressive considering without any effort or setup, I'm getting like 70, 75k charge attacks with my Hu Tao. Literally just Water Dude and go ham. That's it. Don't even need Binny. But whatever, guess that'll do it. Make sure to tell me what you think, I guess, in the comments below. Liking or subscribing to the channel is greatly appreciated if you enjoyed. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.